In this video, you'll find out about existing waste problems in Ukraine and about ideas how to tackle them. Nowadays, the world oceans are polluted by roughly 8 million tons of plastic. The major part of the plastic waste results from humans' activities on land. That means that we leave our plastic waste wherever we want, then it gets into the rivers, from the rivers to the seas, and then to the oceans. All this plastic drifts across the seas and oceans, and as a result, huge plastic islands appear. In Ukraine, the waste that wasn't recycled or utilized sums up to 7% of our country's area. Can you imagine that 7% of Ukrainian land is littered with landfills? That's all because we do not even realize how much waste stays at the landfills and how much harm it brings to the environment. A lot of animals eat rubbish and die from it. Fortunately, the solution exists. That's the Zero Waste Rule. It consists of 5 points: refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, rot. The first one is refuse from everything useless. The second one is reduce the consumption. The third one is reuse different things. The fourth one is recycle and sort your waste. The fifth one is rot the organic waste. So, now let's talk about each of them more detailed. Refuse from everything useless. That's pretty clear. We should stop producing and using the things that we don't need. For example, we should pay attention to the package in the shops or markets. You can refuse using plastic bags and take eco-friendly ones instead. Do not use disposable tableware because they can't be recycled. You can use your own several times. When you buy coffee, take your own cup. Fill your eco-friendly bottle with water at home and take it with you. In this way, you'll use less plastic bottles. Refuse from useless handouts where you will not find any useful information. The same thing applies to newspapers, advertisement booklets that you can be given on the street for free or receive by post. Fight with your wish to get as many things as possible. Just look around, you have a lot of things that you do not really need. Arrange a big cleaning up at your home and free your apartment from the things you don't use. The ones that are in a good condition you can donate for charity, the other throw away or send for recycling. The second rule is reduce your consumption. When you're in the shop, ask yourself if you really need this or that. We quite often buy useless things and create a small landfill right at home. Let's stop doing that. The third rule is reuse and fix things. Just think which things you can fix and use once more. For instance, in a glass bottle you can also keep some small things, or use it for keeping pens and pencils. Try decorating the clothes you don't like anymore. They could become again new and stylish elements of your wardrobe. Generally, for almost all daily products, you can find an eco-friendly alternative. Instead of plastic toothbrushes, you can use the ones made of bamboo. Instead of disposable tableware, buy reusable. Refuse from plastic bags and use cloth bags. And if you own something, try using it as long as possible. The fourth rule is recycling and sorting. After implementing the previous rules, you may not have a lot of waste. But even this one should be sorted and sent for recycling. In this situation, it will not get to the landfill. The fifth rule is rot organic waste. Of course, if you are living in the countryside, it would be much easier. However, if you live in an apartment, it's also possible. You just need a composter. I'll tell you about the other two rules in the next video. Follow these rules and you will definitely manage to reduce the amount of waste you create. The author of the book Zero Waste, Bea Johnson, together with her husband and their 2 teen sons, produced just 1-liter bottle of waste in a year. Sounds impressive, doesn't it? She managed to do that. So will we. Join our team. Let's make your life more eco-friendly together.